I get to work on this. And that's the hard part. All right, everybody. You've been welcomed to 3D Experience World quite a lot by now, but I'll do it one more time. So welcome to 3D Experience World 2025 here in Houston. I know you saw a lot of awesome stuff this morning. I hope you had a chance to go to some great technical breakouts today. I poked my head into Jazzy Tips and Tricks, which was awesome. Jose's Spanish-speaking Swugn meetup, which was really cool. A lot of really great sessions took place today, so thanks to everybody for putting those together. And I hope you also got to go to some cool first-time sessions, first-time speakers, those sorts of things. One thing I've been seeing a lot in this event is like the rise in first-timers. We see it in the numbers of registration. I saw it in the first-timers meetup yesterday. Joe Lance was helping us with that one in a big way. The room was packed. It was a room as big as this one, and there was standing room only for first-timers. So how many first-time leaders in the room? Any first-time leaders? That's awesome. Just giving some quick shout outs. Prasad is here, our committee leader from India. Not only your first 3D Experience World, your first time in the US, yes, and your first time outside of India, right? Wow. So awesome. So cool. People travel big distances to be here. Who's probably flew the furthest? Where's Michael Lord? Is he in the room anywhere? there he is, yeah. Or Yoshihiro, is he here too somewhere? There he is, yeah, Yoshihiro, Japan. Driving, who drove the furthest or longest?
So that's
Joe, you think? I had some conversations with our friends here from Mexico. Alejandro, 20 hours is what I heard. 20 hours. That's awesome. And you picked up some friends along the way, and we have 4 music group leaders here, or actually more from Mexico, which is really cool. Other success stories, this is just like things I've learned while I was here. I had no idea our good friend Mohammed Ezzeddine, where's he sitting? He's right here. You're another Swugn success story. He's a Swugn leader turned DS employee. Big thanks to everybody, like just awesome. That's why I love this event, because I just pick up all these nuggets, all this information that is hard to gather the rest of the year, right? You get to have all of these conversations and learn all this awesome info. Is Leonard? Oh, yeah, go ahead, man.
Prasad just passed his CSW yesterday!
Yes, Anyone else passed the certification yesterday? Any other certification? Wow, Prasad is the only one.
I know, right here, earlier.
Oh, there was another one? Oh, I didn't see it. What was it? What was it? Sheet metal. All right, nice. All right, so to help us kick this off, Manish Kumar, CEO of SolidWorks, is here in the room. Manish, could you say a couple words to help us kick this awesome event off, whatever you want to say. And thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Here, I'll give you this other handheld here.
Yeah. Dan. No. Trick me. And I love to talk, so how much time do you have?
As much as you want.
You know, this is beautiful, because what happened is in last 3-4 years, I would say there was a decline in redness, right? Where we were trying to go towards more, try to shrink SolidWorks to design domain, and everything else was spread out, that everything else will be owned by some other color. But you know what? Red is back with a revenge. Vengeance. Yes.
Is that red?
Sorry?
Is that red?
The table
Is this red? Is this red? The back?
We will have to reprimand Dan. This is orders.
It's a shade of red.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we'll give him a pass. How about that? The poor guy. In fact, you don't know all the hard work that goes behind the scene. For example, I'll give you one example. You are all going to use a new tool this year, Bevy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many of you have started to use it?
Right.
Awesome. You like it so far?
Yeah.
Do you know the amount of hard work that Dan had to put behind
Yes.
to get it working?
Yes.
So, with that hard work for this year, we'll let him.
That's right. Yes.
It's red, okay? But only this year, not next year. This is orange.
Matt, write that down.
I ordered it.
Actually, this is a beautiful thing because you see what happened here. It's called camaraderie.
Yeah.
By splitting the blame, they are trying to make sure that all is well. But jokes apart, I mean, if you look in this room, SolidWorks is all about community. SolidWorks is not about the software. SolidWorks is not a software. In fact, even my kids, my younger one, older one, I have two. The older one is going to mechanical engineering in northeastern Boston. So I'm Mike. And the younger one, she is in 9th grade, but she's doing FRC. Actually, the funny story is that every time I'm someplace, yesterday I was doing rehearsal on the main stage, I get a call from my older one that, hey Dad, how do I do this in SolidWorks? And I had to tell her that, do you realize the cost of your support service here? Literally last year, it so happened that I was walking from one venue to the other. Again, she was calling me that, how do I move my screen? I said, what? I want to move my screen. I said, I don't know how to move your screen, move your laptop. The screen moves with it. But her reaction was, no, don't try to be funny. How do you move my screen? Are you trying to move the object on screen? Yes. How do you pan? It's called panning. How do you pan? Like if I was in front of my laptop, I would have shown you, but I cannot remember. Then I see Mark, the senior director of IPC, Mark Martel, walked by. I asked him, Mark, how do you pan? He said, control drag. I said, control drag. What? Now you owe me an island because between Mark and me, but again, community came together in order to solve a problem of a father in need, right? And I was saying, again, jokes apart, the beauty of SolidWorks is that it's all about community, and you guys are the faces of that community. And it's not, I don't think a lot of software companies are out there with this kind of passion that you guys have generated. So you are unique in that regard. And I would really like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And it is not something, we have been in it since a long time. I'll tell just one last story and then I'll shut up. I was in front of this large audience of salespeople 2 days back, where a lot of tough questions were being asked that, hey, that particular bug, why have you not fixed it? That particular bug, why have you not fixed it? And so on. And it was about a new area which we have released recently. So I had to go back on stage and I had to answer the questions. And I had 10 minutes of thinking time between the question was asked and I was supposed to answer. So my answer was that first thing was, some of you might not know it. I joined SolidWorks as, after doing my undergrads, I did undergrads in mechanical engineering from India. And I joined a company called GSSL, Geometric Software, which was working for SolidWorks back then. So I joined SolidWorks R&D in 98 July. 99, the founders of SolidWorks back then, they said, move here. So I moved as a SolidWorks employee. So I have been working only for SolidWorks since I graduated. I was 21 years old. So I have been only working I have only worked at SolidWorks. Now, having worked there, I know a lot of things. I have visited a lot of clients. I have been in a lot of tough situations. So my answer was, okay, how many of you here have been with SolidWorks for more than 26 years? Few hands went up. It was a crowd of whatever, 500 people at least. I said, I have been here since 98. And this is not the first rodeo for us. We have been in this situation multiple times. You won't believe it, but in 2005, I was a very junior software engineer. And junior software engineers, they do not get to go anywhere. So when people tell me that you did not attend all SolidWorks Worlds or 3D Experience Worlds, no, I did not. I was a junior software engineer. I was not allowed to go. But when the situation was tough, I was the one who was shoved away. Okay, go, face the situation, right? So the first situation I had to face was a really angry, upset set of clients, Joe and Santiago. So Joe Lance, you all know him. So it was in 2005, went to Halliburton, and these guys, I will not use the right words, they kicked me on my behind, I would say. That, do you realize how your drawing sucks? This doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. And believe it or not, in 2005, our drawings sucked. Now it seems perfect, but in 2005, our drawings sucked. But we made it better. So the reality is that anything new we do, there will be a stabilization period. But you know what? The only company which can claim that we are the best out there, we are the most stable, we are the most whatever, is the company which cannot do anything or which does not want to do anything, because the only way you can provide all possible stable the stable software is if you do nothing. If you don't do anything, nothing changes, it's very stable. If you do something, something will change, there will be an issue. So I can never guarantee that there will not be an issue. I will always guarantee that if there is an issue, we'll fix it. We'll solve it with the best possible, in the least possible time that is humanly possible. So you guys protect us a lot of those times when things happen, bad things happen. And you do protect us, so I would sincerely like to thank all of you, because you are the face of SolidWorks out there. And you do take care of us. So thank you very much. But that is still orange.
I was gonna say, my face is turning a shade of red, also with all the, tablecloth criticism here. All right, thank you, Manish. That was awesome. Perfect kickoff to the event here. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, a lot of fun. Manish, I'm glad you mentioned Bevy, and I'm glad everybody pretty much had a positive response, because the guys from Bevy are here in the room. So, thank you, guys. We'll cover that in a second. All right.
Here we go. Yes.
Is this
CSWE.
a CSWE signature, like an actual Manish sign?
Yes.
Wow, that's happening right now in front of the room. It's gonna be worth something.
Yes.
All right, so while the signature's going down up here in the front of the
Thank you
room,
very much.
we're gonna go through a little bit more welcome, a little bit more intro, kickoff topics here. We got a guest speaker. Jack Duffy's in the room from eSki. Jack, we'll talk more in a moment, but super inspirational guy. Uses SolidWorks in a really cool way, designing some pretty sick stuff. So I'm excited to talk to Jack for a bit. We'll recap last year, share some numbers, pictures, video, a little bit of what last year looked like. Overall, we can talk through some of the highlights, and even if there's anything in the room anybody wants to share about last year, we'd love to hear it. We'll talk about this year. I'm just kind of made this up. Swugn 3.0 powered by Bevy, right? That's what we're looking forward to this year and going forward. I want to dig into that much more in a little bit, and we're actually going to hear from Ricky and Sunny as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. And everybody's favorite part, the Swugn Choice Awards. We're going to finish this with giving away 4 very special awards today, and 2, we'll kind of tee up the last 2 for Wednesday afternoon. I think everybody in the room knows all these folks, so we won't have to spend a ton of time on this intro slide for the team here, but the point of this is to not only show the community team, so we got Isabel here. Isabel's our newest community team member, and has been doing an awesome job. Really, if you have had a reimbursement question, if you were recently onboarded, if you popped into office hours, if you sent us an email, it's probably Isabel that helped you with one of those things. So she's doing a really great job with that. Everybody knows the Matts, Matt squared. So we got Matt Clegg and Matt Hall. These guys work on awesome projects here. They're super tall, make me feel very short all the time. And they're both really talented, really awesome guys. If you don't know what they do, you definitely should. Between the Champions program, all of Matthew Hall's online projects. How many people are using WhatsApp since you've been here? WhatsApp to talk to, yeah, Matt, great project. That worked out awesome, man. We heard from Manish, that was a lot of fun. You saw this morning, right? You saw GP on stage, you saw Suchit on stage. Suchit's going to pop in here at some point, and everybody knows how that goes. I'm going to give the mic to him, and we'll stop whatever we're doing, but it's always worth it. He's always a good time, and he's